All right, so part B says on what open interval contained in -5 to 4 is the graph of g both increasing and concave down. All right, so we're really looking at when g prime of x is greater than 0, all right, and g double prime of x is less than 0, because those are the conditions for increasing and for concave down. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to write g of x, the original function, which is from -3 to x of f of t dt, and we're going to find the first derivative. So g prime of x equals f of x. All right, and we need this to be greater than 0. All right, so f of x greater than 0. All right, from the graph, this happens from -5 to -3, union from -3 to 2. All right, and that's all increasing. All right, so increasing on those intervals. All right, then we're going to look at the second derivative. The second derivative, g double prime of x, which equals f prime of x. All right, we need that to be greater than 0. All right, and f prime of x is greater than 0 for any time, or sorry, less than 0, because this is concave down. All right, and that's less than 0 whenever the slope of this is moving downward or the function is decreasing. So that happens from -5 to -3. All right, it also happens from 0 to 4. All right, and the reason why is because f of x is decreasing. All right, so it's decreasing. That means that derivative is negative. Now, it asks for spots where it was both. All right, so we're going to say g of x is increasing and concave down on the interval from -5 to -3, union the interval from 0 to 2. All right, because f of x is positive and decreasing. All right, because those are the two conditions from the graph that we're considering to make that decision. All right, so that takes care of part B. Hope that helped. Now, one thing you do want to note on this one is that technically you could also put these as parentheses for the intervals. Most textbooks will define increasing and decreasing on the closed interval, which would be bracket, but they define concave up and concave down on the open interval, which would be parenthesis. So the combination of both increasing and concave down, since it has to satisfy both, under like formal definitions would be open, it would be parentheses. I've been told by graders and through the College Board website and information that they will never deduct a point for the difference between that closed versus open on situations of increasing, decreasing, or concave up, concave down. So you could get by with parentheses here, but it technically is not wrong to have the closed interval as well. All right, I hope that helps.